everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a redraw of my profile picture since the other one is very old and actually just kind of scary, and I just wanted to revamp it. And I feel like since it's important for transitions to be made, I'm going to make it into a speed paint. I wouldn't usually do this, but based off of my own experiences, I feel like having a speed paint to transition into any profile picture is very helpful, since if you don't, it can be kind of sudden and awkward when all of a sudden one of the people you watch, you just don't recognize their profile picture, and it's just a little strange for me since I'm personally a very visual person. It's a little it's hard when I'm all of a sudden I see a notification, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, I want to watch it, and then I'm like, wait, who is this again? Because a lot of times I focus on the profile picture, not necessarily the name, since words are a lot harder for me to really stick with. So especially since my name's a little complicated and I don't plan on changing it for this exact reason, I don't want it to be unrecognizable, I feel like it's important that I have a little transition speed paint. Plus, I'm making it in pretty much the exact position, trying to use the same kind of colors and backgrounds, just updating the drawing style and a few other parts of my the way I draw, just so it's more up to date, since the old one is literally the first time I ever drew Wihallew. I just got a new palette. I was transitioning out of my old OC, Ashka, who was a wolf, and she was blue, and I really liked her, but I just wasn't feeling her anymore, and I didn't really connect with her, and I wanted to do something new. And I didn't have a really good story for her either, so I just wanted to make something better. I just grabbed two palettes technically, off of a website called Color Hut, which is really good. I mixed them around a bit, and I just had fun making a whole new kind of species. And a lot of her has changed, so she's easier to draw and not so complex. But in the OG profile picture, that's the first time I ever made her or thought of her or drew her in general, and she just stuck. And so I made her my profile picture, and I decided, hey, this could be a new OC. And from there, I've created a whole lore, and I have a lot of different stories connected, and she's a big part of me, and she is more like a person, she does represent me in a lot of aspects, but she also represents someone I want to be, but she's also her own character. So it's really fun having her around, and I'm very thankful to have her. But anyways, I just thought it was time to do something new, but since I am kind of going up in subscribers thanks to more and the Joy Ang challenge, which thank you guys for the love, it means a lot. I'm kind of psyched at how big those are getting. I just thought it was about time before it was too big of a transition, so hopefully this is not too sudden, and you guys are cool with this. Yeah, I'm doing a voiceover, even though I'm not very comfortable with them, because in the last time I did them on the Joy Ang style, in the poll I put up in the thingies, whatever it's called, you guys were like, yeah, go for it. Only a few of you said no thanks, and I'm not going to do them too often because I'm still not very comfortable with doing it. I stutter a lot, but I do think it's important to practice and get better at it. So hopefully you guys are okay with my awkwardness. You can turn this on in the background while you draw. That's what I usually do when I have this kind of thing on, which is super fun. I like doing that. But yeah, this was really fun and easy to do, so you'll see it at a pretty slow pace, the speed paint, because it only took an hour, so I only had to speed up a little bit. So it's not super fast, which is good, so now you don't get a headache. Yay! But anyways, I'm going to talk about on my bullet point script, I have Wihallew as a character and making OCs. So let me see here. Wihallew, the Shilkas, which is the species that she is something I made up after the fact. And they're really cool, and I love their lore, and I'm planning on making something, so I'm not going to give away too much. But they have little horns on their chest, and they're very innocent, and the chest horns are called sanity holders, and if they're very, very powerful, and if they start to get overpowered or like angry or something breaks in them where they're having evil thoughts, their sanity holder starts to break, and that's pretty much like a lock on their magic, and as soon as their sanity holder completely breaks, they die. But as they die, their magic is unleashed and they have insane power. So that's a little bit of background. It's more complicated than that, and there's things that can slow down the process of the sanity holder breaking, which is really hard. But yeah, there's a lot of lore behind it, but it's really fun. And they're actually from the original, from a different continent, like whole other land. But I'm not going to go too far into that. But anyways, I love Wihallew so much. She has heterochromia, so she has one orange eye and one red eye, though it looks a little more yellow in this, but you know, whatever. I just was playing around with more colors, so I think it still looks orange enough. But yeah, I really like her, and I think though her main skin tone is a little bland, and sometimes I regret a little bit making it like that, I don't care. I've drawn her many times, and I think she's really fun to draw. Sometimes I have to be careful, though, on, like, her gradient ears and top fluff and paws that it doesn't look like blood, because I made the gradient into red, which, I don't know about that. That was an interesting decision, but, you know, I think it's cute. But, anyways, merging off of that into making an OC. How do you make a good OC, and what do you classify as a good OC? So, personally, I think making an OC is based off of what you like to draw, what you want to draw, and what you want to have fun with. If it's like your main mascot of your channel, or just what you want to draw, or if it's based off of a fandom, like if you're making a Wings of Fire OC, just go for it. Don't let anyone say that's wrong. If you love to draw it, have fun. Make a Mary Sue, make an overpowered character if you want. But if you're trying to make like a story for a lot of people, or something that you think will be very substantial for a lot of people to want people for people to read or watch or get invested in, you do want to have a better foundation on the character than just, oh, she's a magical person who can do whatever the heck she wants and she could kill the world if she wanted to or he wanted to. But at the same time, if you want to make a story like that, go for it. Have fun. I think if you're looking to have a very good character for a story, then you can do some research, figure out how to really make a good backstory that really translates into how the character acts. You can look into lots of different things on that, but otherwise I think for OCs, you draw what you're willing to draw 1,000 times, and you just have fun with it. Like, it has to be a character you're just really invested in and want to do. Otherwise, you're just going to draw it for like a few months and you'll be like, not my thing. So just be careful. If someone's pressuring you into, say, drawing a peacock for your OC and you just don't want to draw a peacock, but you do it because other people want you to draw a peacock, then you're not going to last with that and you're going to start seeing art as a chore. So do what you want to do with your characters. Have fun, because it's your own world, and just be creative. Just let your boundaries be what you can come up with. Like, just be the limit, be your creativity. Let that happen. Anyways, thanks for stopping in. I hope you guys liked the new profile picture. She looks a little too pink in some areas, but I like it. It was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for stopping in. Love you guys. Stay safe. Bye.